Let me ask you just one question. Do you want to take your game to that next level? If the answer is yes, then you are not alone. You see, every player from beginner to pro strives to up their game every time they get back to the table. Come with me as I show you proven techniques that have helped me in my quest to become a better player. I am not a beginner, nor am I a professional. I am an average guy on a mission. That mission is to take my game to new heights. Along the way, I hope to inspire and help you in yours. I am Ron, the pool student.
Hello pool players, Ron here. Welcome once again to the Pool Student Channel. Thank you very much for watching, everyone. I want to talk to you about something. I want to talk to you about hats, wearing hats while we play. But I also want to cover something before that, and that is sending out a subscriber a video to answer a question. One of the things that I've done in my since I've started my channel, and I'm still fairly small, although I will say this, I think I'm up to like 6,300 something subscribers. Appreciate you guys for sure for subscribing to the channel. So my channel's growing right now. It's going through a really big growth spurt, and I appreciate that a lot. But I've always tried to stay really connected with everyone that watches my videos. I've sent out several videos through the year and a half that I've been doing this, answering questions. Rather than do it with just a comment, sometimes it requires an actual demonstration. So that's what I want to talk about. In fact, I have someone right now that I just asked them if they needed me to make a video for them. Now, I might get inundated here. I know I've got a lot of new people right now. I appreciate you guys. A lot of you have made some comments, helpful comments. We've gotten to meet each other, by just conversing back and forth through chat. And I appreciate that a lot. But there again, I'm going to extend this because as long as my channel is still, it's not 100,000 like some of these guys have, I can still stay very connected with you. And I'm always going to try to do that. Obviously, as it gets larger and I have more interaction, it might be a little more difficult. I'll just say this, even mine, I take pride in my channel because I know I have some really good people. Some of them have been with me since day one. I mean, we're talking about like in the first 10 subscribers. And we still talk back and forth. They still are engaged with what I'm doing here. And what I am doing here is I'm documenting my growth as a player. I started out in the 300s. I'm now in the 500s. And I'm working, to get into the 600s with consistency. And then there are days that I actually shoot better than 650, I would say, but I'm not consistent enough. So I'm working at my game, and as I do that, I try to make sure that I stay connected with you guys so that I can answer your questions. Sorry about, I didn't put my phone on silent. Sorry about that. But anyway, trying to stay connected with you and answer all your questions. But the video thing is really important to me because I can really help. I can do it better that way. I can actually show you, with my ability at least, what I would do in a situation that might address your question. Okay? But I wanted to just say that, reach out to you if you do have something. I'm not going to be answering every one of you because if I get inundated here with too many requests, that might be tough. I'll be here all day long. Although I am retired, I can spend a lot of time, but I do have a life as well away from pool. But I'm going to do my best to make sure that I get you the answer to your question. And if it deems me to make a quick video for you, and what I do there, by the way, just to kind of let you know how this works. If you ask me a question and then I provide a video, I'm going to basically load it into my YouTube, but I'll put it on the setting where only those with the link can see it. Now, I know that others in that chat will be able to see that video as well, which is fine. But also it answers you directly. So you can actually just, open up the link, watch my answer to your question, and go from there. I think it's a great thing. I don't know of too many channels that actually do this, and maybe there's reason for it. Maybe I'm going to find out. Maybe I just can't do it. If I'm asking you to do this right now, I'll probably get, like I say, inundated with a lot of questions, And I'm going to be selective. I will say that. They've got to be questions that, maybe I haven't already provided a video that has covered it. Now, that being said, I might also take a video and I might just pull that up and share that video in a link within your request or with your question. So understand that might be a way I might go about it as well. But in a lot of cases, I will do a personal video for you if it's deemed necessary to do, okay? Now, let's talk about hats. On Facebook, because I'm on a few, probably about 12, I guess, private group, pool group sites, or Facebook pages, I guess. And one guy asked, he says, I see you always wear a hat, because someone had put a post on there about wearing a hat and how it can hinder your vision as you shoot. I gotta say this, everyone. For me, it works really, really well, especially when I'm on leagues. And I'm just so used to wearing it. And I have hair, I'm not hiding no baldness or anything like that, but I like wearing hats. And this one's very comfortable. But what it has done for me in league play is that I remember one specific match, just to give you an idea. I was a 522 at that time, and the person I was playing was I believe they were a 6'10" or something like that, but they were over 600. And I missed one shot in 5 8-ball games. Not to brag, but I was on that night. It was one of those times where you're in dead stroke. I remember this. I broke and I scratched. He ran out. He broke, because it's BCA, so we're alternate breaks. He broke, he scratched, I ran out. It was just like that. Boom, 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 back and forth. Now, because he was a 610-ish Fargo rate and I was a 522, I had to win just, I think it was 2 games less than him, okay, because there's a handicap there. And I beat him. It was like, I couldn't believe it. I was just like, I was on fire, but I was so focused that night. But let me talk about the hat, why it would play into that match. On the very last game, I was on the 8. I had left myself, now this is a 7-foot diamond, and I had left myself long. Cue ball was down here, 8 ball was about just past mid-table, had to go to the corner pocket. It was pretty straight in. 3 of his buddies stood at the end of the table like this, right in my shot line, just straight away from me. 3 guys. Boom. I didn't know who they were. In fact, I was new to leagues. I didn't know most of the people in the league even. But I was a little nervous. It was my last shot, right? I felt my heart flutter. And I went down the shot, and they were right there. I could see them. So what I did is I stood up, and I took breaths. I just stood up just like I was looking at the shot. Took some breaths. And then I tipped my hat down just a little bit because I had room to do that. And when I got down on the shot, I had shielded them. I could see the end of the table and I could see above the table a little bit, but it was just their legs. I couldn't see their upper torsos or their look. And I just put them out of my mind. It was like I had my hat there. It was a visor, basically. And then I shot the shot dead in the center of the pocket. It made me feel more at ease. So to answer anybody that asks me or would think about asking me, how do you play with a hat? Does it bother you or anything like that? No way. It's a great thing for me. I've just become used to it. The other thing I'll say this, if you're someone that puts your chin on the cue, probably won't work for you. But now I'm 67 years old. I can't get down there. I can touch the cue, but I can't rock my neck back enough because my vision's distorted. So if you'll notice, when I shoot, I'm up off the stick just a little bit. I think it's about 5 inches or so. And that allows me then to have my hat adjusted properly where I can still see the shot line, okay? So just wanted to cover that as well. Quick video. Hope that addresses some of you guys with those questions about hats and also about questions with the game of pool. Maybe I can help you there, like I say, with a private video or a personal video, I should say. So if you have any questions or comments, go ahead and leave them in the comment section below. And I'm going to put together a video maybe tonight. I'm working on 15-ball rotation. I've been shooting 15-ball rotation for about a week now. It's very difficult, but boy, I'll tell you what, it sets you up well for 9-ball. When you take and move off the 15 balls and just put 9 on the table, oh man, it's so much easier. But I'm going to do that tonight. I'm going to have fun. Loving my new cloth. This is my new Simonis 860, in case you didn't know. Whew, so fun. And I can't wait to get at it. This is my evening session, so right now it's almost 7 o'clock. And I do have a phone call coming in at 7 o'clock, but I'm gonna shoot tonight. I had planned from 9 to midnight. So I do 3 hours in the evening, 3 hours in the morning, and get 6 hours in if I can every day, okay? So once again, thanks for watching, and until next time, like I always say, keep on practicing.